Hey everyone, this is Lee Gerstmann and I have another record review for you. This one's kind of been a while in the making. It is my thoughts on something that was a part of the Rock and Metal Combat podcast with Ralph Viera, Ian Wadley, and the guest host, Justin Childers. They had come up with their idea of what was the best idea for a one album Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion. And so I decided that I would consider these albums to be three different albums. One is Use Justin's Illusion, one is Use Ralph's Illusion, and one is Use Ian's Illusion. And there's a surprise afterwards if you listen to this. Okay? Well, I'm not going to give a really deep explanation on the songs. I'm just going to kind of go through this somewhat quickly because it's mostly about what I thought about the songs and the placements that they gave them. And then I have something else to mention. Anyway, we're going to start with Use Justin's Illusion because he was the guest host. And anyway, the first song is Pretty Tied Up, The Perils of Rock and Roll Decadence. I thought that was a pretty good first choice. And then You Could Be Mine. That was also a good second choice. And then Knocking on Heaven's Door. That was alright, but not my idea of a good third choice. And then November Rain. That was really not so great and not my idea of a fourth choice. And then Back Off Bitch. That was a good fifth choice. And then Breakdown. That was a good sixth choice. And then Civil War. Not really a good seventh choice. And then Get in the Ring. That was a good eighth choice. And then Shotgun Blues. That was a good ninth choice. And then Double Talk and Jive. That was a good 10th choice. And then Locomotive Complicity. That was a pretty good 11th choice. And then Dead Horse. That was good 12th choice. And then Don't Cry. That was a pretty good 13th choice. So overall, he picked about 13 songs. So I would say, counting according to how many songs I thought were a good choice, 1, 2, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 3, I would say generally there were about 10 songs that I thought were pretty good for Justin's choice. And just to recap the songs without my explaining them, they were Pretty Tied Up, The Perils of Rock and Roll Decadence, You Could Be Mine, Walking on Heaven's Door, November Rain, Back Off Bitch, Breakdown, Civil War, Get in the Ring, Shotgun Blues, Double Talk and Jive, Locomotive Complicity, Dead Horse, and Don't Cry. And then now for Ralph's Illusion. Use Ralph's Illusion. The first song, You Could Be Mine, that was a good opener choice. Perfect Crime, that was a good second one. Live and Let Die, that was a good third one. The Garden, that was a good fourth one. Double Talk and Jive, that was a good fifth one. November Rain, not really that good. And then Garden of Eden, that was a good seventh choice. And then Civil War, not really great. And then Yesterday's, not that good. Then Locomotive Complicity, That was a good choice. And then Breakdown, that was also good. Estranged was also good, and Coma was also good. So the songs were You Could Be Mine, Perfect Crime, Live and Let Die, The Garden, Double Talk and Jive, November Rain, Garden of Eden, Civil War, Yesterdays, Locomotive Complicity, Breakdown, Estranged, and Coma. He also had 13 songs because I think both he and Justin couldn't narrow it down to 12, which was really what was supposed to be the case. But now we have used Ian's Illusion, and his first song is Right Next Door to Hell. That was a good opener. Dust and Bones, that was a good second one. You Ain't the First, that was a good third one. Double Talk and Jive, that was a good fourth one. The Garden, that was a good fifth one. Dead Horse, that was a good sixth one. Coma, that was a good seventh one. 14 Years, that was a good eighth one. Yesterdays, no, not that good. So Fine, not that good. But not so bad. But I'm gonna say no. And then Estranged, that was a good one. And You Could Be Mine, that was good. First, I forgot to mention what I thought of overall Ralph's. He had 13 songs. Let's see how many I thought were really good. Let's see. He had 1, 2, 3. Okay, I would say he tied with Justin as far as the amount of songs that I liked. He had about 10. And then so Ian, how many did I think were good on his? I thought, let's see. Okay, I would have to say that Ian's also had 10 that I thought were pretty good. And even though that song, So Fine, I was sort of in balance 50-50 with, let's say he had 10 and a half good ones. So overall, I would have to say Ian wins. And here's the surprise. I've got my idea of a good Guns N' Roses song or thing. First of all, Ian's list was Right Next Door to Hell, Dust and Bones, You Ain't the First, Double Talk and Jive, The Garden, Dead Horse, Coma, 14 Years, Yesterdays, So Fine, Estranged, and You Could Be Mine. Now, this is going to be the fourth one. This is Use Lee's Illusion. I pretty much, I stuck with Ian's list for about half of it, approximately. And then I changed some of it because I really think that there's a couple of songs that really, for me, I found that I wanted to make a little better album. So I'll just tell you that my list was Right Next Door to Hell, Dust and Bones, You Ain't the First, Double Talk and Jive, The Garden, Dead Horse, 14 Years, Bad Obsession, Don't Damn Me, Bad Apples, You Could Be Mine, and Perfect Crime. Well, anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'll probably put up a Spotify playlist for those of you who might be wanting to follow it on Spotify. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to James McCormick for being patient enough and asking me continuously to do this. Sorry it took so long, but hope you like it, buddy. Anyway, that's been my 4 album review. Okay, take care, everyone.